You're in the garage.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to In the Garage. I mean, look at us. We're here. We're in the garage. I'm Austin.
And I'm Jeff.
This is a monumental episode of In the Garage. We did it. We committed. We committed to the third episode. We committed to something. Why are we looking at the computer? Like it's recorded us. Like we're talking to the computer, and there's a camera.
We're on a Zoom episode.
Yeah, but we're trying your new camera out, and they're recording. But dude, it's a beautiful freaking day. Everybody's going out. I saw a kid earlier. He was riding a bicycle, and he had a skateboard in his arm.
No way.
Swear, dude. I don't know where he was going or what he was about to do, but it's about to be extreme, man. Everybody's happy doing yard work. I did yard work the other day. Comedy's back. I did comedy.
You did comedy?
Oh my gosh, dude. I feel it.
Raise the roof.
I feel it. I feel good. And like I said, we're committing to something for the third time. This is the longest thing we've committed to.
Praise God. And weather's been great, man. Summertime. Not even that hot, man, to be honest with you.
We're being happy.
Dude, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good as well. I've been in the woods these past couple weeks, man.
You've been in the woods.
Been hiking more. It's beautiful, man. It's very calming.
You invited me to the hike yesterday. I couldn't make it. How did the hike go?
It went well, man. Did over 3 miles.
3 mile hike.
Yeah.
This man is an American man. I tell you what, he works 14-hour days.
Yeah.
He drives a big truck. He hikes.
That's right. That's funny, man. No, I'm driving tomorrow, actually. I'm driving to Bowling Green on the tractor trailer. Yep. Cleaning up a job, man.
Dang, dude.
But, no, man, that's good, dude. Where did you do comedy at?
Comedy, it's we're back. I did it. It's called the Grove Comedy Club in Lowell, Arkansas.
Lowell, Arkansas. What's the club called again?
The Grove Comedy Club. And this was our first time getting on stage since February. This was the club's third weekend back, so they're back into the mix of things, kinda. But yeah, just it was good to be. It was good to get out there for the exposure part. I've never been there, and then good to just be back on stage and knock off that rust.
Nice, man.
And there was rust.
Were you first off, obviously, I guess was everyone wearing a mask?
No.
No, really?
No,
nice.
No mask. If they felt any kind of symptoms of sickness at all, they weren't allowed in there. I think Arkansas is ahead of us, as in the phases, and they are way behind us, as in the numbers.
Nice.
I think they're doing well.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah. They did the social distancing part at the tables, and there was 3 comedians. We each had our own mic, and we went up there. So there's no mic stands. We carried our mics up there, carried our mics down, and they were sanitized.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot of precautions, man.
Yeah, so that's a change, as you know, because usually it's one mic, and the mic stand's like a big important part of the show.
Everyone moves it, puts it behind them, or touches it, or leans on it.
And the comics that we were, like, when we were about to get off, we would go, because the mic stand was still on the stage.
Nice.
So we'd go back there, and then we'd be like, oh, no, never mind, we can't. We're not supposed to
That's
grab
hilarious.
that. That's not.
All right, good night. Oh.
Yeah. It's like muscle memory.
That's hilarious, man. How was it? Do you think the crowd was different? Reaction-wise?
No, I think they were great. They came out, I think, just being in their house for all these months, and they would come out and they was ready to laugh. It's a cool town. They support. That's their only comedy club, and they support it. And it was one of my favorite experiences I've had in comedy, and I was really happy, and it was awesome.
Hell yeah. That was great, man. Who was the other? You emceed, right?
I emceed, yeah. Jamie was the headliner, and Julie Drake was the feature. She is hilarious. She's out of Oklahoma City. Really funny stuff. Check her out.
Do you think here in Louisville, are we supposed to open up the first or second weekend in July?
I just saw today that there's like a show July 1st. Probably gonna be a test run with
Oh, is it?
big names of the
Ooh.
Louisville's favorites,
Oh,
and then the next 3 days is the opening weekend with Mike Armstrong headlining July 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
I think their email has a typo. It said 2021. I saw on the title.
Oh God,
I was like, "Damn, that's gonna be a while." And then I like
they're
actually
really
clicked.
nervous.
Then I clicked on it and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's just like this is coming up."
They're really nervous, man. But I mean, it's good. It's good out there, dude. It's good to be back,
Nice, man.
having some laughs. So this will probably be our last episode since comedy's back,
Uh,
and we made it to 3.
yeah, I'm stopping at 3. Then we'll like change our name, change the whole format, and just
Yeah, dude.
only 3 episodes, man.
Yeah.
Well, dude, this is a little plug of mine, dude. There's this guy on YouTube called Steve Wallis maybe Wallis. Anyways, but I've been watching a lot of his videos. His videos, in a nutshell, let me just break the ice first. Some people would argue that his thing is like being homeless, but the dude sets up like what his videos are, is he sets up just like a campsite, but wherever, like kind of in a wooded area. Like he went to a day park that's only used for like day parking, and he camped out in a wooded area in the back. And I find that like hilarious and very interesting. So tomorrow night, I'm going off of the Louisville Loop area near the Ohio River. I'm gonna camp out.
So you're going to camp out off the Louisville Loop,
Yep.
like
Like there's a
near your house.
somewhat. It's about probably 3 or 4 miles from my house, but there's a trail that like you can wander off. It's about a mile to the right, and it leads you to a dead end at Ohio River.
That was in your videos.
What videos?
Whenever you was biking, you
Oh
was
yeah,
going live.
yeah, those Facebook Live. So I got a brown tarp. What I was gonna do is like set up the brown tarp around the tent, sort of, kind of camouflage, and cook dinner. I got this Mexican dish I'm gonna try out, like a Mexican wrap, and then camp out, record it, and then make coffee in the morning before I leave.
Dang, dude, that's
Yeah.
gonna be killer, dude.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see that.
I got an idea. I got a couple ideas I'm gonna try to do periodically. The next one I'm thinking about doing is camping on a work night. Like camping behind the where I work, the main office. There's like a little wooded area, like an opening with like a creek. And I was gonna camp there on like a Tuesday night or something, and then just go into work.
Jeff's going off the grid, kinda.
Yeah.
Offish the grid.
Yeah, sort of like maybe once or twice a week. Well, maybe right now just once every. The thing is, I'm gonna try to do 3 or 5 videos, kind of similar to what the style we did here, kind of put them in back pocket. But I feel like
Don't tell anybody our secrets, man.
shoot, they all know.
They all.
Well, man, shoot, man, what you got?
Man, it's been really cool out. We've been doing some yard work, man, and just trying to get that looking good. As always, it's a second full-time job. We're out there busting our back, man. And man, when I'm doing yard work, I don't know if you feel this, but I always feel like the neighbors are watching me do the yard work from their window.
Oh yeah.
And either making fun of me or judging me, or I always think, because I'm always thinking I'm doing something wrong. Especially when I cut grass, like, man, he's cutting that the wrong way.
So you think? What do you think? You think your neighbors are like pulling down the blinds?
Oh yeah, they're waiting for me. That's how I feel like they're waiting for me to come out there to do yard work, and they're watching me do yard. Look at him pick those weeds. They're yelling for the whole family to come watch.
But look here, he's not using his legs to pick up the stick. It's all back.
Yeah. He missed a stick.
Yeah, look at him carrying all those groceries in at once.
Yeah, I feel like they're watching. And
Well, the question is, do you ever peek on your neighbors?
No.
Like never like because sometimes I got this neighbor he cuts grass, and sometimes he sings really loud and he's shirtless.
Dang.
Kind of interesting looking shape, and I kind of be like, oh,
He's not a listener, is he? He's not gonna find out about this.
Nah, he'd be all right. But he's a cool dude, man. But I like glance. I'll be like, oh, there he is. Hey, Holly, look at him. He's yelling at his dogs again. Because he'll like yell and kind of like not kick his dogs, but like kick at them.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Well, man, dude, if I see a car go by, I always look out. Just want to see, Holly's like, stop being nosy or something. I'm like, it's kind of like, what's going on? I don't know, but no, when they're doing yard work, no. If I hear something, I'll peek out. I guess that's protocol.
Yeah.
To see who's doing it, what's going on. Because I mean, sometimes I don't know when I should cut my grass, and if the neighbor's cutting the grass, I guess it's time for me to cut the grass.
Dude, our grass needs to be cut. That's what reminds me right now, man.
Dang.
No, I wish grass was emo, like an emo kid.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
Oh, jeez.
we can edit.
No, don't. I mean,
I did get like all sweaty all of a sudden. Like,
we're raw. We don't lie.
I just used to tell that joke in high school, man, or hear it.
Speaking of cuts, man, I see this. Got a haircut.
Yeah, man, it's pretty bad, ain't it?
No, dude.
You don't think so?
It's glorious, dude. It's wonderful. Look at that. Look at that camera, man. If you know Jeff, our wonderful Jeff, he rocked one of the greatest mullets out there. He gets the mullet cut, and now he's even got a better haircut. I was envious of the mullet because I didn't think I could be able to do it, and then he just comes back with something even better.
Thanks, man.
Now I'm jealous of that.
It's pretty bad, man. I had like a. I don't want this to sound, speaking of emo, like.
We are.
But no, man, I had like
the emo
weird
episode.
It does, man. I don't know, like.
You're supposed to be happy.
You're right, dude. Damn it, I'm letting you down.
I'm
man.
sorry, dude. I'm interrupting. Keep on going.
No, man. I think it was like kind of an interesting kind of control little moment because I was shaving my face.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm gonna take it to it.
Yeah.
But I did have to I had this in mind the whole time, though.
Dude, it's freaking sweet. And I'm still happy to be your friend.
Dude, my brother saw it. And he was like, he's like, oh, man, that's gross, man. He's like, I feel like I need
That's gross.
Yeah, I feel like I need to take a shower now. I just looking at it. Ollie braids it sometimes.
That's awesome. What does she think of it? She like it?
She thinks it's funny. I mean, she didn't like the mullet very much, but
yeah.
Which is a bummer.
You know what's wild, dude? Like, your mullet was black, and this thing is brown.
It's brown?
Yeah. Of course, I'm not very good at telling hair colors or, colors and stuff.
You colorblind, you think?
No, I'm not colorblind. I think it's one color, and Holly usually tells me I'm wrong.
What if you found out the whole time that red wasn't Louisville Cardinal?
I'd be really upset. Like, we was at I picked our tuxes and stuff out when our wedding and for my groomsmen or whatever, and our whole theme was red and purple.
Ooh.
And so I went out and got it, or picked them out, and I guess everybody says that was not red. And I'm pretty sure it was red. It looked red.
Red and purple. What made you go with red and purple?
That's
man?
our two favorite colors.
Oh, really? Which one? Yours is red?
Yeah, and red and purple makes green, and green is money.
Dude, amen, man. Making money.
No, man, but that's speaking of like looks and stuff, dude. My mom came over like last weekend. I'm standing out there, and I haven't gotten a haircut in a while, and all that. And the first thing she says to me is like, "Geez, you're looking rough." She told me I was looking rough. My own mother.
What?
And then she went inside to talk to Holly, and the first thing she said to Holly was like, "Why does Austin look so rough?"
Oh man.
I'm like, "Am I looking rough, man?"
What do you think it is about? Like, you think? I mean, I think if you weren't dressed the way you were, you probably look a little rough. You look a little.
I'm looking sweet though right now.
I'm just kidding, man. No, you look good, man.
Thanks,
you know what you look like, dude?
Mm-mm.
No, you're a handsome young man.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, thanks, man. That means a lot to me.
No, man, I think it's just a weird little, like, because I like the rough to me, all right, this is what, like, when I think of scruffle or like a beard or long hair, I think of like an Indiana Jones, right? Like a handsome.
I've never seen
whatever.
any of those.
You never seen? Oh yeah.
No.
Well, think of, all right. Who do you think you look more like? Brad Pitt with a beard, or Zach Galifianakis with a beard?
Well, I used to look like Brad Pitt with the beard, but I'm going towards Zach Galifianakis now.
I've been watching his Between Two Ferns. You seen any of those?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I derailing it? What you got? You?
What's going on?
I'm just kidding, man. Dude, I want to go back to your comedy show, man.
Oh, sure.
This guy, what was the owner's name? Who set y'all up?
I'm just gonna give out, I guess, a first name.
Oh, that's probably.
Yeah, his name was
idea.
Bill.
Nice, that's a good point.
Yeah, good dude, really good dude. Friendly, really takes care of the comics. Great business, just everything. I mean, I have absolutely no complaints about this weekend.
What you got lined up for a feature, man?
Nothing right now, so thanks a lot. And that's the end of the show.
We're gonna edit that part out.
This guy's terrible.
No, man, I don't have anything planned, man. I'm alright, It's whatever.
Still opening back up, so who freaking knows what's going to happen, with anything.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I know I keep on bringing this up, but I do feel it has to be noted that I do feel like sometimes, like, the things I'm talking about, like, yeah, man, I want to go in the woods or whatever. I feel like there's, like, it feels like it sounds like it's depressing, but it's you don't think it sounds depressing, do you? A part of me, like listen, a part of me, if someone came up to me and was like, listen, man, I want to start living in the woods, that person would be like, are you all right?
And then start calling the police. And
yeah, like, why are you? But you know what I mean. Like, at the same time, I'm like, I'm cool with that, man. Like, I'd hiked it before in the past, or I've gone camping before, but not just in this different, being more of doing it more often, kind of thing, or like doing more practice. Your back hurt too, man.
Yeah, man. But that's the price we want to pay for, the big times.
The big times,
man.
I was like big time. I want to check on the camera, man.
I kind of envy you with the woods thing, cause like, I would go off the grid, for sure.
Go off the grid.
Yeah, man.
I just noticed that your cup has Austin on it.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks. Thanks for noticing. Man, this is about these, like, they probably seem like unorganized right now and chaotic, but I think this is right now we're still learning them, and seeing what we want to go with. I think the point of this is to ramble and improv until we figure out if we want to do subject matters, and I mean, I think this is what it is. It is what it is.
Dude, I think there's something too. There's definitely an audience of people who prefer a more real, raw kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think of I think I like YouTubers I used to follow back in the day. Say like 2009 or whatever, and I've been kind of consistent with their channel. Whenever they start posting like HD, like crazy music in the background videos, I kind of start losing interest after that. And I'm like, man, I liked your...
When they sell out.
Yeah, somewhat, man. You could just get more commercials, and they're like, I made a shirt, buy my shirt. I made a hat, buy my hat. And you're like, kind of like, oh, maybe.
Is this interesting to people? Like, are people like, do they care that me and you are talking? But it seems like it. I mean, because I've had some people like, when's the next episode coming out? And
boom.
I mean, it's been 3 people, but still, that's freaking 3 people.
3 people. That's 3 more than 0. 6 more than -0, -3. You know what I mean?
You're losing me with the math, and you got the math and the door frames and
Man, in math, I failed I took a course in college where I went to WKU, right? And I thought I wanted to be a math, like a elementary teacher. I thought, I'm a male. I like work, in I like working with kids professionally, and
I'm listening.
But
Well, are you making fun of my face? This was my listening face. This was my serious listening face, and you are making fun of it.
oh no, it's not that, man. You like my hat like this more?
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
But I failed elementary math class. It was like how to teach elementary math, like how to teach it, and I failed the course.
So you didn't fail math; you failed how to teach it.
That's what I like. That's what I hope people think. But a lot of times they're like, "Man, you failed elementary math. What a loser."
You're a doer, not a giver.
Oh, I couldn't figure it out. They're like, if Tommy did 2 times 2 and he got 4, how did Tommy do it? And then you had to figure out like different methods on how Tommy did it. I was like, I can't do this.
Because I taught him.
yeah, he did. You did the 2. I don't know.
Yeah, because he wanted to.
I don't know how 2 times 2 is 4. I don't know how you just made that up.
And last episode, sorry to go off the grid like you do in the woods.
Oh my
The
god.
last episode we was eating carrots, and today we eat pineapple and watermelon, and this is the last piece of pineapple in the bowl.
Different sound effect, carrots and pineapples. I think if we started eating pineapples on here, it'd be like an ASMR video.
You know what though? Like earlier in the week, they said that Nickelodeon came out and said that SpongeBob was gay. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to set up a Jamie Utley's joke or steal it, but this was real. Nickelodeon came out and said that SpongeBob was gay, and always has been. But it made sense to me because like pineapple's probably the gayest fruit there is. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm for it. I'm for it. Love them. Love who you want to love. But I'm just saying, like, I would say that pineapple. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, as pineapple is to gayness, like it's like represented that steak's like a manly thing. Like you wouldn't see a gay steak, I think. Or like broccoli. I think broccoli's bisexual.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Goes both ways. Yeah, it goes both ways. Yeah.
Broccoli, cauliflower, anything in that food group, bisexual.
So if it has like a tree top on it.
Yeah, but strawberries are like the prince of like fruit, like sexual, but they're also like very flamboyant with like a.
Oh, dang! Yeah, dude, I could see like a strawberry, like in the kingdom of fruits. I could see a strawberry like ruling, but also like.
Oh yeah, it has a swag to it.
Yeah, a little flamboyant swag.
Even
like
better, like its partner is a strawberry with a little chocolate on top, like a little frozen chocolate.
Oh.
A little tip.
I could see that, dude. And I feel like the banana would be like the jester.
Ooh.
Right? Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I can see that.
Actually, I could see the banana doing 2 things, and 2 things totally different.
What's that?
One, the jester, which is the Joker.
Uh-huh.
I could also like the king's right-hand man.
Ooh.
So,
Slim is what they call him.
Yeah, Slim. Yeah.
That and his banana's partner, Cucumber, helps him do the job. But the banana pays Cucumber under the table because the strawberry, doesn't like the cucumber. Is
this Hamlet?
Is that what happens?
Hamlet's like I think it's like I think the one was about to become a king or something, and another was mad, so he had him killed on purpose. I don't know. It's family betrayal, which I think is all Shakespeare.
Yeah.
But dude, you really blew my mind with the strawberry is like the prince. Like I can't get that out of my head right now. I seriously can't.
Dude, it feels right, man.
I feel like the pears would be like the guards at the door.
The pears, yeah.
The pears would definitely be the guards at the door.
And the eggplant will be like the Quasimodo.
Definitely.
Just stuck in the tower.
Yeah. Always wanting to bang because eggplant's synonymous with penis pics. And then Quasimodo's probably up there. He wants,
the peach. The peach. Probably, I think at first my mind goes towards like an escort, like a very fancy escort. Right, hot top dollar, right?
Are we still in the kingdom?
Yeah, I think so. Like a good, I don't know. I don't want to think of Peach that way too. Like, what is Peach? Is like a very like a scientist, like a well noticed woman scientist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Versus,
But yeah, that's a good point. Especially if you're in like the kingdom era.
Yeah.
Like a woman scientist probably wouldn't be well respected by a lot of people.
No.
But admired by a lot of people too.
Ooh.
And I think that's where the peach is. It's admired by a lot of people, but not respected because there's other fruit.
There's other kiwis out there.
Yeah, you don't like the peach is not. It's not the most popular, but it's still great.
I was trying to think of.
No, it's like the witch. It's like the. Oh man, I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm digging a hole for me right now that I'm not gonna be able to get out of.
No, we keep on going. Carrots is a good witch, I think.
Carrots is the witch.
I think so. Kind of. I mean, I think of like a nose of a witch. It's like a carrot.
Oh. Well, I wasn't really thinking about like the physical features. I was thinking more of the personality of the carrot.
What do you think about a carrot? Where would that be at? Like a kingdom.
Carrot of the kingdom of. So this is no longer the kingdom of fruit. It's the kingdom of fruit and veggies. So where would the carrot be? I feel like the carrot would be like a visiting from like the carrot's got to be a ruler of a kingdom, and they're visiting.
Kind of like foreign kingdom.
There's a kingdom of the veggies and kingdom of the fruit, and like they come together, and
like new peace. Like there's a new peace in the air.
Yeah, and I think the carrot's part of the big kingdom. Like it's probably royalty.
Oh yeah, passed down.
Yeah.
From baby carrots running around.
For sure.
Take over the kingdom.
Oh yeah.
This has gone down just a whirlpool.
This was all because you made like the biggest point of all in that Prince strawberry, and it's getting to me.
I'm probably gonna buy some strawberries on the way home. We better get sponsored by strawberries.
Are you gonna flaunt it around? We just go like 10 or 15 minutes on the kingdom of fruit and vegetables. But I think you're right, dude.
I think the prince related or the.
Who would be the king? The apple.
Oh.
Apple's got to be the king.
But it has to be Honey Crisp apples. You ever had those bad boys? You like a good crunch apple?
Yeah.
Honey Crisp apple. Rarely, very expensive. But you take a bite, a lot of crunch. Very good. Not like, it's a good apple, man.
It makes sense. Actually, so the apple's actually going to be the prince and the king in waiting because the queen is the Granny Smith apple.
Ooh.
Queen Granny Smith.
Watermelon. King, maybe.
Dang.
A weak fat king. Watermelon.
Yeah, dude.
So it's
Rules
like
all.
Yeah, he ruled. He's like the main king died, so his fat, underrated brother got it. The watermelon.
Everybody looks up to him.
Kind of like King Arthur or not? Robin Hood.
Yeah.
That one guy was like the king. No one liked him, but the real king was gone on a quest. Everyone loved him. What was his name? He's like a tiger in the cartoon.
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. And then I feel like the Blueberries are just the townspeople.
Just your like working class.
Yeah. Where like
the Blueberries, the blue collar.
yeah. Oh God, dude. keep making more and more sense to me. It's freaking me out for real. I'm trying to think. The cantaloupe, dude. The cantaloupe might be the jester.
The cantaloupe is definitely something no one really respects.
Yeah, that's for sure. So the cantaloupe is the jester for sure.
No, he has a prime period, the cantaloupe. But once he hits his prime, everyone hates him and then reminds him of his prime. Because if you ever ate cantaloupe,
yeah, I love cantaloupe.
Well, for me, there's a certain period when you got to eat them, unless they're going to be too hard, and I can't get past the hardness.
So yeah, that's for sure. The cantaloupe's got to be the gesture because you want entertainment. So it comes in, entertains you, makes everybody laugh and all that, and
Always
then
in that party bowl.
as soon as the entertainment's over with, you're like, be gone.
Oh yeah, there's always like half-eaten cantaloupe in the dish.
Yeah, be gone, cantaloupe.
No saving you.
So the blueberries are the peasants? Is that fair?
I think so. Maybe working class, you know. They don't write history books about blueberries. You know what I mean?
I could see that, dude. Gosh. That's where we're at on that.
I got this whole world in my head now, man. I can't unsee it. I can't unthink about it. Especially now when I eat them, like how they gonna? Because some of them, like foods in real life, mix well together. So those are probably like friends in this world, but those that like you can't put like mushrooms on something that's like not meant to be mixed with mushrooms.
The worst part about this is later I'm going to be so silent when Holly's home and she's going to be wondering what I'm thinking about. And in no way is she going to believe that I'm thinking of the kingdom of fruit and kingdom of vegetables. And I am there. Oh, it's not going to be.
You're not even going to tell her?
Well, no, I'm just when I am. If she asks me what I'm thinking about, that's what it's going to be because that's what I'm thinking about. And
wait, if she asks you that, you got to be like, just guess. You guess what I'm thinking about, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. And she'd be like, oh, well, you're thinking about your lovely wife and how much you love her. And that's something Holly would say. I'm just kidding.
I say, no, you blueberry.
Oh, that's funny, man.
No, you cantaloupe, be gone.
Cantaloupe, get out of there. No one likes you, cantaloupe.
Yeah, we cantaloupe.
Killed it. You killed it in Arkansas, man. Now you're killing it here in the garage.
Yeah, dude. Definitely the strawberry would be the prince, for real. So, that's so true.
Man, you know what I'm thinking, man? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking one evening we get together for a podcast. I think we do a skit next. Maybe like a shorter podcast episode and some type of skit together.
You thinking Fruit Kingdom or?
Hey, I've done stop motion video before. We can hit play and record on the camera on our phones or whatever, and then edit. Nah, that sounds like a lot of work, actually.
Yeah, you lost me, dude. You lost me at stop motion.
Well, no, I wasn't thinking vegetable and fruit kingdom of a skit, but maybe that could be a future project, though.
That's cool, man.
You don't think about stop motion, man?
I don't even know. I've never heard of it.
You ever seen Chicken Run?
Yeah, but I don't remember any of it.
Remember?
No. I just said I don't remember any.
Oh, that's funny, man.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Sorry. I apologize.
No, that's all I had, man, was Chicken Run.
I feel like a douche now.
Well, man, you should. Just look at you. Green Bay and Louisville everywhere.
What are you, some kind of jock?
Yeah. Are you? Now, in high school or anything, were you ever considered a jock for liking sports?
I don't think so. I don't know. There wasn't really labels in my high school. I mean, there was
Really?
the people who played sports. I mean, I played sports. There wasn't. My high school was really like that stereotypical you see with the bullies and the cliques and all that. There wasn't anything like that. Everybody usually talked to each other, and everybody was bullying each other. But it wasn't really like considered bullying. It was like a roast session.
Yeah.
Everybody was joking on each other. It was a good time.
Well, what if looking back, somebody there didn't have a good time? They were like because I got a friend of mine. He was a target. No, we're not gonna lie. We didn't.
Is he a listener?
No. No, man. But we kind of did the same. But this buddy of mine, I'll just say his first name, Matt. Last name Hazelwood.
Gosh, I can't. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could freaking see that, dude.
Matt Hazelwood. That's his full name, actually.
Yeah, he's the Cantaloupe of the freaking.
Oh, 100%. We used to mess with him so bad, man. There was a time we were all asleep. We were all hanging out. It was evening. Everyone, like, he fell asleep first. Known to fall asleep first. And we're like middle school, right? Middle school kids. Mm-hmm. I pour hot wax on him when he's asleep from a candle.
Jesus, dude. Jesus, dude. This is gonna you're not gonna probably be allowed on the show anymore. They're gonna cancel the crap out of you.
What, man?
Oh my gosh. Was it sexually?
No, man. We were. Oh.
Are y'all friends now? Still?
Yeah, we stay in touch.
Talk about it. How's he now? Is he fine?
Just another. Friends of mine had a 4-wheeler. We were always over their house, right? Because they had 4-wheelers.
Oh yeah, you're going to be friends with the guys 4-wheeler.
Oh yeah. I was friends with them before the 4-wheelers, but anyways, besides the point. Matt Hazelwood's on his own 4-wheeler. I'm on the back with a buddy of mine, right? Still middle school kids or whatever. It was muddy. We were kind of doing some mudding or whatever. I scooped up some mud. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Dude, I don't even know you anymore, dude. I thought you was really a peaceful. What's Episcopalian? Is that like? Ain't that like a peaceful person?
It sounds about right.
It might not.
It's like people who only eat fish. Anyway, I threw a little handful of mud at Matt's.
Jeez, man.
No,
at the same dude.
Yeah, that
was us all on the same day and all that?
Maybe it might have been the same weekend.
Did y'all hang out after that?
Yeah, man. We hung out for years, man.
Episcopalian. Oh, dude, I'm butchering this.
Spelling?
The first thing that pops up is Episcopalian jokes. I'm not. I don't want to offend it. I don't want to offend any Episcopalians. Let's see.
Oh, man, that was funny, man.
No, so that's a religion. So I'm thinking of something else, like a peaceful person. A peaceful person. What do they call that? What do they call that?
I don't know, man.
So gosh, dude, you poured hot wax on this poor kid. And
you never did any pranks on your friends while they were asleep, man?
I don't know, man. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any 4-wheelers, so nobody wanted to be friends with the kid with no 4-wheeler.
What a loser, man. You could have had friends. You could have poured hot wax on them.
Oh, man.
No, and I'll find it. The point is, in all that, was you talked about how good your high school was, but was there ever a Matt Hazelwood in your group?
Where we poured stuff on him?
You know, pranked them. You never threw flour in your friend's face?
No.
What?
Don't all friends?
Dude, we stay night, man. You fall asleep, we're throwing flour in your face. We never really drew on people's faces, but we drew. We did throw flour and wax and
hot wax,
feathers.
I don't even know where you get the combinations of those things.
Oh, out of your parents' cabinet, man. Just grabbed a
Your friends' parents had feathers in them?
No, we'd like cut up a pillow. Cut a pillow.
Dang, dude, I didn't even know feathers were really in pillows. I didn't know that was an actual thing.
Yeah, like a pillow from the 1940s.
You're wild, dude. You're totally the person I did not expect at all. I'm just messing with you.
Well, I did shave my head, man.
It's everything's coming out now. It's not trapped in anymore. Dude, Jeff's been wanting me to go camping with him, and now I'm freaking afraid. I'm gonna wake up and you're gonna be in my tent, freaking pegging me with freaking limestones or something, taking like seaweed out of the freaking river and choking me out with. This is what friends do.
Hey, man.
Friends do this.
This is part of it, man. Like just hitting you with soap in a pillowcase.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that with. I'm a grown man now, man. Like I said, that was middle school. I don't do that shit on my friends.
Shout out to Matt Hazelwood, man, for doing that.
Last time I heard, he's doing all right, man.
Yeah, dude. He can't light a candle in his house, though. He refuses to light a candle in his house.
He's like, oh, I'm scared. That's funny, man. Shoot, man.
Yeah, dude. I've
Sorry to check my phone here, man. It's
No.
not professional.
No. Ain't nobody Karen. Ain't no Karen.
Ain't no Karen here.
No, man, I've got this like eerie, like I think the other day he was talking to me about you said something about your dream, right?
Oh.
Was it your dream?
Was it when did I tell you? The other day? Or
Yeah, you said something about like a
was it running away?
crazy dream or something.
Checking the messages.
Yeah, I'm going through the text.
I know. I thought I had the one I remember offhand was like I hitchhiked.
Here you go. I ran away. I hitchhiked to some northern state. Googled what does running away mean in your dreams. Apparently, it represents wanting to leave responsibilities.
Yes.
That's what you texted me, dude.
Yes.
Like, let me tell you something.
Always hear it. I'm ready.
So since like middle school, I have had this obsession with getting hot wax poured on me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Nice.
just kidding. No, so since middle school, I've seen the number 808 like everywhere
808.
on times. Like if I look at the clock, it just so happens to be 808. It happens a lot. License plate numbers, just everywhere. I see 808. The freaking comedy club in Arkansas's address was 808.
Whoa.
I see this number everywhere since middle school, all the time.
Damn.
I swear. And I've been seeing it a lot, even more here recently, and I finally told somebody about it. I've never told anybody about this. I told Holly about it.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? That's wild. I'm like, yeah. And now every time I see 808, I'll take a picture of it and send it to her, and she's like, what? So I had to Google it, and I was like, what does it mean when you see the same three numbers? So that Google was like, meaning what happens if you see 111, 222, 333.
Yeah.
So I was like, there ain't no way they got this. So I was like, all right, I'll Google it. What happens when you see 808? And there was a response to it.
Oh, yes.
All kinds of freaking articles. What happens when you see the number 808 everywhere? And it was just, I don't know, dude.
What did it say?
It blew my mind. Let me try to Google it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Since middle school?
Since middle school, I've seen like these combinations of numbers.
It's been like 10 plus years. Right?
Well, it's been 10 years since I graduated high school. So
Oh, shit.
15 to 20.
Damn.
You see the number.
I know we're young, man, but we can still take in our time passing. I feel like some older folk, they're just like, you don't even know, man.
You don't even know.
I know I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm still freaking almost 30. I know. I know.
That's when I complain to them about like my body hurting or something.
Yeah.
Before I do it, I say, I know I'm not old, but I'm not getting younger.
Dude, I did that today. I told a coworker of mine, an older guy, that my shoulder was hurting. I'm like, hey, this is going to come off like I'm bitching, but I can tell that I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
I was like, my shoulder fucking hurts.
I make sure I let them know that I know I'm not young, but I'm also not getting younger.
Yeah. I'm getting older with you guys.
Yeah. Dude, so 808,
Let's hear it.
4 meanings behind angel number 808. Angel number 808 has the vibrations of abundance and harmony with the divine.
Ooh.
When this number appears, you need to pay attention, as it is the right time to take your life in your hands and do what you want it to. This is the period when you can achieve long-held professional and personal goals. This number is a reminder that it is crucial to align your intentions with your higher purpose. 808 appears quite often when your guardian angels are trying to help in relieving the fears in the time of change.
Holy shit.
If it feels like everything is going way too fast, angel number 808 is a sign that you can count on the support of people around you and your guardian angels during these times. Dude, like I'm not a huge believer in like the astrology signs and stars and all that.
But that hits close.
But that was wild, dude. I know I'm not getting any younger, and the older I get, you try to grasp on the straws of something kind of beliefs or something.
Yeah.
And that got to me, man.
Since
808.
middle school.
Dude, yeah, I swear. And I promise this probably sounds freaking crazy.
Dude, that just makes more sense why like the comedy show you did went so well. You know what I mean? Like if that, I believe that to a certain extent, and then like had those time of change. There was like a professional or personal path that you were on.
Mm-hmm.
And like everything about you doing what you did last weekend was like mentioned in that.
Yeah. Ain't that wild?
It is wild. That makes me want to look up. I want to look up one of my numbers I see a lot.
What number do you see a lot?
Unfortunately, 9/11.
Oh.
In the mornings, it seems like it never fails. One of the first or second times I look at the clock in the morning. Like, I'll be working or whatever, and I look at the clock, boom, 9/11.
9/11.
And then there's other times in the evenings I'm getting ready for bed, or, like, I'm an early bedder, early wormer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm getting ready for bed, and I look at the clock on the microwave, 9/11.
Dang.
But I don't know how long this has gone by, like, being, like, aware of it. But what do you think you're going to do moving forward with knowing that information, man?
What I've been doing, just keep going. And every time I see 808, I'm going to take a picture, and now I can send it to 2 people. Or everybody who listens.
Someone's like, I want to see all your 808s.
Yeah, dude. I swear. Man, I see it a lot. Did you find something?
It sounds very familiar. If you keep seeing 9/11, it's a call for you to follow your divine life calling.
It's just.
This number possesses the vibration of spiritual enlightenment and awareness. The angel number 9/11 indicates that you're moving closer to the completion of your goals, and you are almost nearing the end of your life cycle. What? Whoa.
Does life cycle mean death?
Or does life cycle mean... Because Holly and I are trying to have kids.
Oh, we ain't got to talk about that, man.
You know what that means? Life cycle. I continue my personal life. In a way. I don't know. I don't like that one. Let's go to something else.
Yeah, go to a different one.
You're moving to a higher level of consciousness is one of the meanings.
Dang, man.
What if this whole wood stuff?
That's your angel number 9/11.
Maybe that's where I need to be. You're ready to move forward in the next cycle of adventure.
Oh, that's the wood stuff.
That's weird. You are trusting your future self. I think I am, man. Well,
I tell you who doesn't trust is Matt Hazelwood.
Your workplace is a spiritual training ground. It's a stressful job.
What do you think about that?
I fight, not letting it get to me.
Dang.
I think you can represent things in work life to normal life.
Dang, that's crazy.
Oh, well, you get the picture. Saying things, I'm like, oh, yeah, I do that.
That's our angel numbers, man.
Yeah. 9/11.
Jeez.
You're in 5th grade during 9/11, bro?
Yeah, I was in 5th grade.
Me too. 5th grade.
I didn't even know what the buildings were until they happened.
I didn't either.
I had no idea. One, I didn't know what was going on. I never knew anything about them. And two, I didn't really know why people were freaking out at the time.
I didn't either. Too young.
Yeah.
And I just remember going home, my mom freaking out, and I'm like, what's...
Yeah. My thought was, like, things happen all the time.
Yeah.
That was my 5th grade thought. Like, things happen, but my life's still fine. Like, we're still here. We're still doing things.
Oh, yeah. Well, man, you know what? Just going to keep on living on, man.
Yeah, it's all we can do, bro.
Well, dude, what are some future... I mean, I think the podcast is looking bright. You know what I mean? I think we're going to have... good times, good adventures.
Yeah, I mean, if this recording does well, then I think it's about time to get our guests in here.
I think so, too.
And get a little change of scenery.
I'm going to change the scenery. Like, just because the title's in the garage doesn't mean we can be near the garage next to a fire pit.
Yeah, but that would be like a later in the day. We ain't going to start a fire when it's hot out.
No.
First burp of the podcast, man. I'm doing good. Holly was really not into us burping and laughing about it in episode 2.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she talked about that a lot. She texted me. She said, "How old are you?"
That is hilarious, man.
Laughing at burps.
That's part of it, man. You think we should pump the brakes on the burps?
No, I burp on for all I care.
We're going to lose our only listener, man.
No, she looks forward to it. She's cool.
Oh, that was a warm Bud Light, man.
Man, I mean, I think that's probably a good stopping point right there, dude. We reached our usual time.
I think stopping at 9/11 is a good point.
Yeah, we went from bullying Matt Hazelwood straight into some deep angel number stuff to 9/11 to burps. 9/11 and burps.
I love it.
The segue to burps was 9/11.
Hey, you got to switch it up somehow, man.
Yeah.
But no, man, I appreciate you letting me stop on by.
In the garage. No, dude. It was a good time, and look forward to everything else that's coming your way with your angel number 911, my angel number 808.
808. Hey, I'm thinking if this camping stuff goes well, we have an episode out somewhere.
That'd be wild, man. Be in the garage in the woods.
Yes. Special edition.
We'd take it to the road, to the woods.
Hey, we can do this on the road too.
Yeah, dude. Totally. Oh my gosh, I think that's where we're going to end, man. I thank y'all for listening to us. You were in the garage. We're going to talk to y'all next time. I'm Austin.
And I'm JF.
We'll see y'all later.